In Soviet Russia, a button pushes you.
Welcome to the Unseen Guys.
Who? What?
The Unseen Guys.
Where? Oh, over there.
Why?
Greg and Joe. See guys, I see them eating pies. What flavor pies? I chew pies. Chicken.
Ham.
Sausage.
The Unseen Guys.
Cheese. Chicken and chorizo. Steak and stilton.
The Unseen Guys.
Running out of pies to the list. Oh!
Dumplings.
Welcome to the All Seeing Guys. I, of course, am Greg.
And I obviously am Joe.
Obviously. That'd be a good name as well.
Obviously Joe.
Obviously Joe.
Obviously, Joe.
Just-
Obviously.
Sorry, you were obviously Joe. You sound like a dick every time you met someone.
It would have to be a hyphenated first name. Obviously, Joe.
There's no way you could
Obviously,
not look
I'm going to
like...
change it. That's what I'm going to be. Instead of and Joe Jackson, it's going to be obviously Joe Jackson.
Because there's no way you could not sound like a prick when you introduce
Yeah,
yourself
right?
or you meet someone. I'm James. This is my wife, Barbara. Hi, I'm obviously Joe. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but in that scenario, it makes sense because you've already introduced the other two and only 3 are turning up. So obviously, you're Joe.
Yeah, she might speak, oh, yes, I'm clever. Yes, I did. I figured it out too. Thank you for not treating me like an idiot. But at least people would see it on a CV. You wouldn't get show up on it for an interview and be like, obviously jokes, and they'd be
Obviously.
like, get the fuck out.
Yeah. It's like, so your first name is obviously. Is that
Actually, obviously, it's my middle name. My first name's blatantly, but
blatantly Joe, obviously Jackson.
Yeah, and you are blatantly, obviously,
Blatantly, obviously Joe Jackson.
blatantly Jackson.
Yeah, blatantly
That's a
Jackson.
good. That's a good hip hop name.
Blatantly Jackson.
That's a good hip hop name. Okay, that's a good rap name. Blatantly Jackson.
I think obviously Jackson. That might.
Yeah, it
obviously.
makes sense as
Yeah,
well. They both
equally,
work.
equally.
You could do two different vocals in it. Like you,
Like a Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, you're like two
Oxide,
personas.
Oxide and Neutrino.
Yeah,
It's just blatantly and obviously.
Yeah, yeah. You're just. I like where this is going.
DJ Blatantly.
I
Here
don't
with
know.
my main man, obviously.
If I'm being brutally honest, because we're recording quite a few like, over a short space of time, these episodes are currently, I can't actually remember what episode number this is.
No, I don't even
Man,
care.
we don't even know what episode number it is.
It's just an episode. Just be grateful there is one.
I saw the other day, so again, the time will be all off on this, but I saw yesterday on Facebook that Joe Rogan was doing his 1,000th episode.
Yeah.
1,000 episodes. That's a fucking lot
Yeah.
of episodes.
Well, he does doesn't he do them every
So,
day?
yeah, he pretty much releases like one a day, yeah. Sometimes
crazy.
2 a day.
And they're 2 hours long.
Yeah.
How's he got the time?
Yeah, that's all he does. So he
As a
actually
bit
does
of a
a
sit
bit
down.
more, but yeah.
As a bit of a sit down in the chat.
Yeah. Just gets
to be
people in.
fair, people do that on a daily basis.
It's true, but 1,000 episodes, man, that's a fucking hefty fucking
Yeah, that's
number.
crazy. I wonder who the guest's going to be.
It was Joey Diaz. Who was on there? There was 3 people on there, but yeah, Joey Diaz was definitely on there.
That's cool.
He's good fun. But yeah, I can't remember what episode this is, but yeah, it's definitely not anywhere near 1,000.
Not 1,000.
It's definitely not anywhere
God.
near 1,000.
We're going to we thank God the world's consistently weird so that we have stuff to talk about.
Yes, thank God. Thank God for this fucked up world.
And thank God Nicolas Cage is still making movies.
He is, man. Way more now.
Yeah.
Not doing very well.
No. Not I mean, they're not standout masterpieces,
No.
unfortunately. But,
He's still making them.
Yeah. I reckon he's going to have his Bill Murray moment and he's going to do some
Surely
sort
he's
of,
already having his Bill Murray moment.
No, in the sense of he'll do Lost in Translation and will become
Oh
popular
right,
again.
he'll do like a little indie flick that'll break through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Almost
theory.
what happened to him with Kick-Ass. He felt he should have had a boost after the first Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
Everyone was
definitely.
saying how good he was in it.
He was so good in that.
Everyone was like, he's so good in it. He's back. Everyone was like, Nick Cage is back. He's back. And then you just never really saw him again.
Yeah.
Just in crappy little films here and there.
And he had his Nick Cage moment in Kick-Ass where he's all just like, now switch.
The kryptonite. Yeah. He'd one to add to the list.
Yeah.
He'd want to go up alongside of I'm a
So
Vampire.
I need to have I like the script. It's just that there's not really a Nick Cage moment in it. That's
So
it's not about you, Nick.
well,
I mean,
it wasn't we originally wanted Will Smith for this role, but we couldn't really afford him. But we could afford you.
How do you think Nick Cage felt about looking incredibly like Batman, although being a massive Superman fan?
Oh, I think he still loved it.
Yeah.
I think he's a fan of all like all a lot of comic books. I think he loved having like a Batman role.
Oh yeah, I bet he loved that.
Yeah, but in fact, he kind of based his character on Adam West as well.
Yeah.
So he wasn't going to go serious with it. He was like, I'm doing it old school.
I love that scene when you first see fucking Hit Girl.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
He's just got her in like an empty swimming pool with a bulletproof vest on, and he just shoots her, mate. It's so. I don't know what it is. There's something about scenarios in films where you see like a kid get properly punched.
Yeah.
Not like another kid punching him.
Yeah.
Which is basically just like flicking a person.
Yeah.
Like just like a kid properly getting punched by an adult. You know, like in what is it in Step Brothers at the end?
Oh yeah.
Where they go back to they like during the film they get bullied by a bunch of like teenagers, and then they go back and fight the teenagers, and it's just so funny seeing them like legit like swing punches at like 14-year-old kids.
I've never actually seen Step Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh mate, Step Brothers is great.
It gets talked about so much, and to the point now where people.
I
I know so much about this film from just conversations. Now, when people say that bit in Step Brothers, I usually know what they mean, and from previous conversations, I'm like, oh yeah, like, and everyone just thinks I've seen it for years, but I haven't.
That's
And
impressive.
because everyone thinks I've seen it,
You just go along with it.
gone along with the
That's
lie.
right. We're doing a confessions
The
episode.
lie's getting a bit out of hand now, so I am
The
confessing.
lie is getting out of hand.
It is getting a bit, because you're all bringing it up on the podcast, and I've obviously been talking a lot, and then I go quiet. It's giving me away.
I'm starting to think that you haven't seen Short Circuit 2.
I have. It's Samuel Jackson's best film.
Samuel L. Jackson playing the brown guy.
Yeah, and they still make him look like him. I think now we're going to go for a little bit of geese dropping, where we hear snippets of overheard conversation by random strangers. Geese
Oh, is that what that is?
dropping. Yes.
Gaze dropping. Having a listen.
This week, once again, our Oldham reporters have been out on the scene, and
Yep.
Sam from Open Powers has sent us a fucking fantastic geese drop. It is all happening in Oldham.
Yeah, man.
This
Maybe
one,
maybe they're just more observant up there.
yeah, maybe they're louder.
Maybe
the
they're
accent's
louder.
easier
Yeah, I
to-
like that.
The accent's like, it picks up on that frequencies. It's just that bit louder that you're gonna hear a bit more clearer.
A little bit louder.
And this one he heard, but I have no explanation. Literally just the geese drop. What he heard. Can't imagine Jesus ever beating a child with a stick.
I can.
I can, yeah.
I fucking can. You kidding me?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a good geese drop.
I can't imagine Jesus hitting someone with a stick.
Beating a child
Beating
with
a child
a stick.
with a stick. Yeah, I can totally imagine that.
Yeah. I'd love to know who said that, what age it was,
Yeah.
but what was going on.
What was? Yeah, no, I want to know.
Was it two old dears that had just finished church and was like, well, I didn't like that part of the Bible. Can't imagine
It
Jesus
was
doing
that,
that.
or just like, did you hear about so and so's kid beat him with another stick?
What, Jesus?
Not Jesus.
I can't ever imagine being Jesus. You know
can't
Jesus,
ever
I
imagine
can't.
it.
I can't Jesus. I can't imagine being him a stick. Another geese drip I have is from Ralph, who is Stephen Inman, the guy who actually gave us the news article we covered back in the episode where we talked about the shotgun.
Shotgun fucking.
The shotgun fucking, still one of the greatest stories I think I've ever heard in my life. So thank you
Roller
for sending
coaster,
that.
mate.
Because I
Absolute-
haven't seen that anywhere.
absolute
I've
roller
only
coaster.
seen that because he sent it to me. I haven't seen it anywhere else. But he sent us a geese drop from someone who works in Ann Summers.
Oh, he's going to be good.
It's only one. I don't. Basically, from a male customer, they heard, these aren't hog ties, they're lies.
Hog lies.
Hog lies. Hog ties, eh?
Hog ties. What is a hog
I don't
tie?
know what a hog tie is.
Yeah, Google
He's
that real
going to
quick.
Google it. Hog tie. It's got to be some sort of like. I'm imagining
Like a rope,
yeah, maybe like a hog. Like is it like,
like a specific
like a
rope
is it like a
for
snout
tying
of a
up
pig
pigs?
with a big like piercing through the front?
Hog ties. Maybe it's a tie with like pigs on it.
Like, oh, they sell Thai food here now in Ann Summers. God. They probably would. I would put it past them though, like aphrodisiac like food. Just like a,
Oh,
it's like a
it's for-
vegan
it's-
version of like.
It says
The
here that
Viagra.
it's to hog tie. Hog tying is the fastening of hands and feet.
Oh, of course,
on
like a
all
hog
fours
roast.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not specifically.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So there's actual ties for
Oh,
that.
I'm offline.
Actual ties for that. Wow.
I
Designated tie. So make sure.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like so because your wrists and ankles are basically tied together, it's like a special sort of thing. I'm just going to show you it. It's like that.
Oh wow, it's quite kinky.
Yeah, it's pretty kinky.
Yeah, wow. Yeah,
not what I was expecting in the slightest.
Go like a proper like.
It's like
X,
leather. It's
like
got leather
leather
cuffs.
chains.
Yeah, leather cuffs that are
Straps your
then
wrists and your
attached
ankles
to
behind your
a
back.
center ring, which
Yeah.
would then keep your hands and your
very
ankles
nice.
sustained in a position of discomfort.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously you didn't like the ones they sold in Ann Summers. If you're going to try,
Funny enough, though, as well, there is a tie.
there is a
in there
tie.
as a-
Yes,
yeah.
it's not the keyboard tie though.
Not the keyboard tie, no.
That'd be much better as a keyboard tie.
I bet that's going to make a comeback. I bet I'm going to
Well, the
start
keyboard
seeing.
tie?
Yeah, there's going to be Shoreditch cunts. Just
They
wearing
are getting a bit. The ties are getting a bit crazy, and they're toned down a bit now. Actually,
I like me a slim tie.
oh, I like a sim tie. Yeah, I like a sim tie. I like it when you get to that point in the day or the evening, for the occasion you're wearing the suit with the sim tie, that you don't completely unbutton yet, but you loosen it a bit.
You undo the top button, which
Yeah,
has
but you
been
don't
making you
pull
feel
it-
like you can't breathe.
Yeah, but you don't pull the tie down too low.
No, you just give it that little loosen up.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
little shake to the sides.
Yeah, and you sport,
Loosens it up a bit.
Sport that for a couple of hours before moving to phase 2. Sorry,
Which
phase
is
3.
taking it off completely.
Which is no. Well, I usually undo it. I pull it down a bit more.
Why?
I don't,
But yeah, no, that's just like-
I don't like.
I feel like though, if you get to a certain point where you've pulled it down so far and you could physically remove it from your head,
No, I
you
don't
would.
get to that point, but I do ruffle it up a bit more. Maybe lose the blazer or the jacket. From
What
the
is
suit.
it though? Why is it? Why do people have this like? Because every event ever that
Like a
required
wedding.
you,
Wedding's
no,
always a prime example.
weddings, day at the races,
Yeah. You ran out of occasions for suits.
christenings.
You don't have to wear a suit to a christening.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't have to wear a suit to a christening.
What?
No. You can dress for church, but you don't have to wear a suit.
I've worn a suit.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a suit,
Oh
it's
wait,
to.
no, sorry, that was a baptism. Or the no,
Same
wait,
thing, innit?
yeah. Oh no, the christenings if you're a kid.
Yeah, so
Baptisms when they try and drown you.
yeah, but they're still like
get you closer to God.
So they were older.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no. Scenarios where you wear suits, you always just end up like. Do you untuck your shirt?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But why? Like, I don't know.
That's
what it is.
usually
like,
phase 3. That comes with the extra loosening.
Yeah.
And then I untuck the shirt and possibly ditch the blazer or the jacket.
I
and
usually
just
like
go
keeping
for
them. I usually. My approach is usually again
They
like
come
the
off with the
loosening,
tie.
loosening of the tie immediately after the ceremony or event has actually happened, almost
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, oh yeah, get that off. Like,
Yeah. Put me trainers on.
yeah.
Like,
Put my trainers on. And
your white Air
then
Max.
also I'll loosen that up, and then probably I'll just take it off a couple of hours later, but I'll still have the jacket on.
Yeah.
And so it's got a bit of a bit relaxed, but still formal.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I've
But
seen?
then you get to the end of the night where fucking your shirt's still on,
Yeah.
but your tie's usually on your head or on someone else's head.
Yeah,
Or someone else.
definitely.
A girl usually ends up with your tie.
Yeah.
It's like the early beginnings for mating ritual.
It mate. It happened at my prom. Some
Did it?
girl took my tie off and wouldn't give it back. She just like, no, you got to come get it. And I was just like, all right, fucking A.
Gotta get you.
Yeah.
Get you.
And it's just like, wait, am I? No,
Found her in a ditch the next morning.
And then I pushed her down some stairs and got my tie back.
Wow.
No,
Fuck.
not really. Not
Used
really.
it on her neck.
Yeah, dragged her up the stairs to push her down.
Yes,
again.
it's usually the beginning.
It was a weird prom.
You pass
it's probably-
your tie over, like
Probably
you know.
best, probably
I
best not to
choose
talk
you.
about that.
Um,
My
wedding, Lizzie ended up with my tie on her head.
yeah, there's an actual picture of it. I think
Yeah.
it's just like it's
Air
the
guitaring.
greatest. Like her face in that is so amazing because she's got like one eye shut.
Yeah.
And she's like gurning, and she's got your tie on, and it's just like that's a couple that just got married, man. they ain't fucking around, and you're all just like, "Way!"
Blazer on, shirt
shirt
untucked,
untucked, no
and the
tie.
No tie. Yeah,
No
yeah,
tie.
yeah.
Tie was
I
gone.
broke my little. I broke my routine there.
My tie ended up on someone's head because I
course.
definitely didn't go home with it.
Yeah.
I think it was Lee. I think Lee was wearing my tie.
There is a picture of me and Lee with ties on our heads.
Yeah.
Classic.
I think Lee took mine off. I was wearing it, and he was just like, "Why? What are you doing?" And he took it off me, and I was like, "Okay, I don't need that anymore. I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Just
do that."
threw it into the crowd.
Yeah. But the thing I don't get at weddings, man, is it's people that get dressed or get changed.
Oh, during the day.
Yeah. Because I've been
I
to,
get
like,
women in heels.
No, man, no, not even like a shoe thing. Like I've seen dudes. So I went to a wedding, and it was like the bride and groom were quite sort of metal.
Oh,
cool,
okay.
I went to like the reception sort of thing. Quite a sort of rock couple and stuff like that. And I turned up, and there's like 5 guys in jeans and band t-shirts, and it's just like, really,
Maybe they
couldn't take 6 hours, like couldn't go longer than 6 hours.
Were they just invited to their evening though?
No, these were
because in
like,
the evening you can wear whatever you want.
I don't know. I'm not about that life.
I don't. I still dress smart.
I'm not about that.
I don't usually wear a suit, but if I'm only invited to the evening of a wedding, I will dress smart.
Yeah, of course.
Even if it is just smart jeans and a shirt.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm just going to the evening.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, there's no point in turning up in a suit.
Yeah, no, I'm not dressing for a church ceremony. Nah. I'm dressing for a piss up at a wedding.
You want to look your best, don't you?
It's still going to look good. Nice. Yeah, it's still, you're not going to show up in like my jeans and probably like last podcast on the left t-shirt or my Johnny 5 t-shirt. Fuck, I should have said that.
Oh, yeah.
Missed it. Misjudged it completely. Damn it. But yeah, in the evening, it's etiquette, man. Just don't.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know, man. Just like, I just.
You like to be smart at weddings.
No, it's
you
not
raised
even that.
Jackson.
No, it's the thing. I just don't understand people that go to the ceremony and then afterwards feel that like they're so desperate to like get out of the items that they've been wearing for a purpose. I don't understand why they're that uncomfortable. Like I just don't get it.
I went to a wedding with a bunch of Lizzie's wife's friends. Like there's like Lizzie has like 2 sets of friends.
Yeah.
And like, there's like a bigger set and one
Aren't
set.
I the popular?
Yeah. Well, it's just because they all grew up with like schools, but it's like some different years. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so there's a smaller group, and only a couple of them cross over. And Lizzie's one of the people that crosses over into both mixture of friends.
She's neutral.
And the husbands are like really like I met them at a wedding. And there's about 4 or 5 of us, and they're just mental, like proper mental. Fucking, we have the best fucking nights out when we do it like twice a year.
Yeah.
Like, but we went to this wedding, and I was excited because it's these guys. It's going to be good fun. And Richard took his jacket off like quite early on. It was a fucking boiling hot day. He took it off and he put it on the side, and we were like, right, we stole it. And there was like 4 of us, me, Colin, John, and Rich, and we walked like down. Mate, we had to pass the Priory.
What?
Like the rehab
in
like,
Hampton?
Yeah, we had to pass that.
Holy shit!
And like we were out. There was a picture of us outside it, like neck and bits.
For those listeners not like knowing what the Priory, it's a rehabilitation clinic. Outside it, just for beers. That is the cuntiest thing I've ever heard.
We didn't really think about it at the time. Mate, we were so fucked. And we walked down, we went to this, mate, it's so far away, this little newsagent on this fucking estate. Yeah, this little newsagent.
Yeah.
We got in there and we're like, right, what can we buy to put in his pockets? Mate, the shit we fucking left with, man.
I bet.
Mate, the shit we put in this man's jacket. Fuck it, mate. Like, we got like fucking marbles are in there. Plastic soldiers.
Mate, the things you could buy in some of those shops.
Plastic soldiers.
Yeah, definitely.
Bacon. Like out of the packet.
Oh,
like slices of bacon. Like on the inside pocket, in the pocket. Fuck, what else was there? Was there crisps? Was there peanuts? We definitely put some fucking stupid shit all through his jacket.
Jesus Christ.
And we came back. I mean, he didn't even notice, man. We're gone for like 40 minutes. At one point, there was talk of, I'm not even going to say, actually, it's freaking disgusting. It involved a dead fox we came across.
Oh, wow.
There was a definite conversation around this dead fox
you're a
for
different
quite
person.
a while. It didn't happen.
You're a different person around these guys.
It didn't happen. It was fucking disgusting. Put his jacket up and just surrounded it with little plastic army men. Like they were all like outside on the rooftop looking in through the window because it was like an open balcony.
Yeah.
Like,
oh dear Lord!
Mate, fucked it up. But you know what? I had karma that weekend.
Oh really?
That wedding. Yeah, I fell down a soaking wet hill in the dark and was covered in mud.
Really?
Like, mate, my like thick layers of wet mud. All up. Like, I slid down a hill on my back, like into a puddle at the bottom.
On purpose?
No, a mistake. One of the guys got really drunk and he had run off into the woods. He'd run off into the woods, singing, like, humming, like, loudly, doing the theme from The Bill. And he just ran off it.
This is the best wedding ever.
He ran off into the darkness in the field, and we were going after him. And Colin walked round, and I stupidly climbed over a little fence for some reason, thinking that was a smart move. Like, pitch fucking black, mate. Just fucking, mate. I just stepped down this fucking bit of hill, and went, mate, and slipped, mate. Fucking slid, like, on my back, soaking fucking wet. And Colin's like, no, mate, you look all right. I'm like, I don't look all right. I don't look all right. And it was early, man. It was just as, like, the evening guests were arriving.
Are you fucking
like, we'd only
kidding?
just finished the food.
Oh,
like,
my God.
But it was like, I remember getting back, and if all the guys were like, shit, it was, mate, it's like, you know, in like Casualty or a film, if someone's been shot, and it just cuts to them bursting through the double doors of the hospital with them on a stretcher. Like, it was like that, but they like burst me into the toilets, and everyone had the sinks going, and was like scrubbing my back and like scrubbing my legs, and I was like washing my jacket in a sink, and mate, the whole bathroom was fucking covered in mud, mate. It was fucking everywhere. And as it's happening, one of the other husbands, John, walks in and was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And just burst out fucking laughing. And then another guy showed up and was like, oh my God. Turned to Lizzie and was like, your husband. And she was like, what? And like, John ran out there. Apparently, Lizzie was like, John was like, look, something's happened to Greg. Like, literally, it was like a hospital scene. Like, something's happened to Greg.
He's resting now.
Yeah. He's had a bit of an accident.
He's had a bit of an accident. See, if knowing you,
I stayed.
And knowing you, if someone came up to me, or like if someone got up to Lizzie, it was just like he's had an accident. She's just gonna be like, he's fucking shit himself. And it's like, no, he just looks like it. He has.
Just looks like he has over his entire fucking body. I stayed. I just put like I had like a, you know, like a smart sort of like trench coat.
Yeah, yeah.
I had like that, but a short, like black, just plain black one. It's like a top man one. I just put that on, but mate, just hid my jacket somewhere. But still, back on my legs were fucking brown as fuck and wet.
Oh dear,
it was bad. I definitely got karma that time.
Oh man, I don't know if I've had any accidents at weddings. No, I remember I went to one at the top of Richmond Park.
Oh, that's nice. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it's
really popular venue. Isn't
not Portobello House. What's it called? It's something.
I think it is Portobello
It's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And mate, I was so fucking pissed that I went off for a walk and ended up just like sat on a log. And I think that like but it was one of those situations where the log's like top heavy, so I sat on like the heavy end and it fucking went down and I just fell off it. And I was just like, like that's probably the only incident that I've had. But yeah,
that didn't even sound much of an incident.
Not even like I don't know.
Did you hurt yourself? Did you get wet?
No, not even. No, I just sort of fell off it and I was just like, oh bollocks. Yeah. Well drunk.
Yeah,
I stole a big old bottle of fucking sherbet lemons from that fucking wedding as
nice.
Well. It was good.
Well deserved as well.
Yeah, they were well good. Loved it.
I actually do have one more geese drop. So again, we've been segued in geese drops and talked about weddings for a while.
That was the episode.
That was nice.
I was going to talk about weddings.
That was the episode. We got a wedding episode. No prep. I don't really know what else to say about weddings. Again, this is
my cousin's got one of my other cousins really drunk at a wedding once.
Well, that's like a riddle. Say that again.
Two of my cousins got another one of my cousins really, really drunk at one of these family weddings once. She threw up all over the table during one of the speeches.
Nice.
Yeah.
You ever thrown up at a wedding?
No, I've got really...
Joe's really pushing the wedding episode, everyone, so strap in.
Strap in. No, I think I've got, like, because wedding drunk's a different kind of drunk. I've said this before. Yeah, the wedding drunk's a whole different kind of drunk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you got like your table wines, and then you got your beers, and then everyone just gets fucking on it, and fucking people you weren't expecting to do shots are buying shots, and it's all it just all gets really fucking mental.
And then when you feel like, okay, I've had a good day, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Maybe this that feels like the end of the day. But then then the evening guests arrive.
Yeah.
And more of your friends, like your mates
sober.
from the pub, start showing up,
and they're sober, and they're wanting to play catch up,
and they're there to get fucked because they're like fucking wedding reception.
Yeah.
Got tomorrow off. Fucking yes.
That's it.
And then you go, right, here we go.
Nah, I was no, what was I doing? Wedding? Some sort of wedding?
Two of your cousins got your other cousin very drunk.
No, not that one.
Oh, And they threw up.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I got told about it.
Oh, what? Wow, really clutching at straws to push out a wedding episode now.
I know. No, I just
heard tell once.
No, there was a wedding story that
You
I
were
had.
saying about wedding drunks that they're even kind of drunk.
Yeah. Oh no, I went up there. I went with Karina to her boss's wedding up in Scotland.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
And
I wasn't there.
It was the
remember
first
going.
time there was a one of the girls who was also Karina worked with. Her actual boyfriend was Scottish, so he came up with us. He was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And he bought me my first vodka iron brew.
Oh yeah,
It's disgusting.
Yeah, but-
I really don't like. Fair play and everything. Good on you, iron brew. But I don't know. It's not very nice. But yeah, we were even he was making jokes about Raoul Moat, and it only been about fucking 2 weeks since he'd been shot. I was killing it heckling the best man during his speech because he had a giant projector and he fucked it all up.
Oh no!
He had this they had this big old like school projector and he had a laptop hooked up to it to do like the classic slideshow because no one can just make a speech anymore. And he was messing around with the laptop and it wasn't working and he was there for like 3 minutes and he was right near me and I just leaned over and I was just like, "Oi mate, when you're done with that, can I check my Facebook real quick?" Room killed it. Not even that. None of these people knew me.
I had to say
None of these people knew me,
move.
and I'm the funniest there.
I would contemplate whether I should shut that or not during like a family member's wedding.
Right?
Never mind someone I don't know.
I'm partial to a slight heckle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive. It's backbone.
That's it. What's this other geese drop you got?
I was about to tell another wedding story actually, Joe.
No,
you forced it.
I'm over it now.
You forced it on me.
Go on then. What's your wedding story?
I was going to say saying about speeches during like when I had to do my wedding speech at my wedding. I
don't remember you talking at your wedding.
You don't remember?
Nah, I remember you presenting your in-laws with the picture of you, which was you mid a slow motion fight at a Earthtide concert. And you gave him like a big A2 fucking like sized version of it.
Yeah, that's all I had prepared for that. There was a picture of me crowd surfing at an Earthtide gig, and I've got like a snapback on.
You got a snap and your shirt.
I've got my checkered yellow shirt, but it's a black and white picture, and I'm like being held on crowd surfing, but I'm quite close to the camera, and I'm just going to do like a shrugged like "whoo" face.
It's like, why am I in this situation?
Yeah, and I got it made A2. And all I knew was that I was going to give her parents this big picture of me at the end of my speech. That's all I knew, and I just winged the rest.
Yeah,
like I don't remember what I said. To be honest,
didn't he grab it and then just chuck it after?
No,
I'm pretty sure he picked it up.
No, he held it. Yeah, he got up and he held it up and cheered. He got it up and he held it up and cheered. There's a picture of him holding it up.
I love that.
That's all I had in my head. I was like, I'm going to give him this big picture of me, but apart from that, I don't know. And I was actually okay with doing it. Like, it wasn't worrying me at all. The thought of just getting up and winging the speech wasn't worrying me, which is very out of character for me.
Yeah.
But I knew my little joke at the end was going to make everyone laugh, and I gave him the picture. So
confidence is key.
But then when I went around to do like the mingle, when you go around to all the tables just before the speech, hi, glad you can make it.
Oh, yeah,
how you doing? You guys having a good time? Like that sort of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, enjoying your food? Hey, how are you? Hi, Aunt Mary, who I haven't seen in. Yeah, she remember me when I was
just flown in. Are your arms tired?
Yeah. Hey, thanks. Enjoy. Yeah. There's some kick-ass cake coming up later on. Stick around. When I was doing that, everyone was like, "You ready for your speech?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "All prepared? You got it on you?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to wing it." And they were like, "Oh God, really?" Like that was everyone's response. And my grandma was like, "You can't do that. You can't do that."
I'm funny.
And then like someone else was just like, "Mate, you're living dangerously, aren't you?"
I wish I was with you. So I was like, "Mate, do you know how quick he is?"
I was just like, "Fuck!" It's like really freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Everyone freaked me out.
That's not what you want.
No, I really freaked out. By the time I got to the last table, I was like, hi everyone.
Is that wine there? Can I have some of that, please?
Yeah, because I was very careful how much I drank up until this point. I was like, hi everyone, you're right, yeah, great, cool. Yeah, I did see the vegetarian option was much larger than the meat option. I saw that, yes, thanks for reminding me, yes.
Yeah.
I did see that, yeah.
Got a few things on my mind right now.
Right, anyway,
actually.
you guys, enjoy yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and sweat in the corner for a bit.
But no, it was all right, it was okay.
Yeah.
All you got to say, if you're...
As I said, I don't really remember you actually.
Some advice, if you're the groom and you have to do a speech and you're not really sure, or you lose your train of thought, any way to just distract them while you get your memory back or remember where you are.
Yeah.
if you've got to kill a bit of silence, is just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Just, doesn't my wife look stunning? As soon as you say my wife, everyone's going to go, way! That's what you got to do. Just mention your wife.
Sorry, I was distracted by my wife looking stunning. Doesn't she look stunning?
And why are they going, where? You can be like, anyway, as I was saying.
Key speaker enthusiast, Greg Armstrong.
It doesn't work. It doesn't
work on everything.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Don't do it at a funeral.
Yeah, it doesn't work like a work conference or anything.
Don't do it at your wife's funeral.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. It doesn't. Even if
my wife look lovely.
Even worse if it even worse if it actually isn't anyone else. Because it's so it could be anyone else.
Go to say that and
wife.
he turns the wrong way, and it's just like he's instead pointing at his new mother-in-law. It's like, doesn't my wife look like?
Oh, Juxilius! Oh no, that's her mother-in-law.
Like, oh my god!
Makes a quick quirky joke about the mother-in-law. Oh, I thought that was the mother-in-law. Confused it with the body. Lol. Hey guys,
I'm in trouble. I'm in a hole here. I was quite glad that I didn't have to do a speech for the one time that I was ever part of like a groom's party.
But you did do a speech at Bullens, and you winged it and you nailed it.
Winged it, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You're same position.
I got up there. I was the most. It was the least amount of effort put into the presentation of it. I was just like, I don't know. I've known him for ages, and he's pretty good. I've seen him at his best, and I've seen him at his worst. Congratulations for getting your shit together in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And everyone cheered.
Yeah, that's what we had to say.
I know.
Ah,
Poor Cooper, who was
I know.
sweating with pages, just like, oh my god.
This guy just killed it.
Smashed it in 3 sentences.
Yeah, good
Booker!
work. Good work. See, check us, hey. We freestyled fucking wedding speeches. If you want to hire us for your wedding,
guys.
Hire us. We could be the master. We were hired to be the master of
Imagine
ceremonies at someone's wedding.
So you've got the head table, and then behind them is us on a higher table, looking like fucking Stanston and Waldorf from fucking Muppets.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a wedding that has a master of ceremonies?
A DJ?
No. Like a guy.
Like a concierge
A guy
sort
who's
of thing,
there
like,
the whole day.
No, that's ridiculous.
I went to a wedding with one of them there, and mate, this guy, he had a huge, thick, like handlebar moustache, like grey, he was old man.
Yeah.
Dressed like I don't know, those little towns where the mayor looks like a proper mayor in the big red jacket, you know, and the hat and the bell. Yeah, he looked like that. Like he had a bell as well, actually. And he wore like a sash.
It wasn't part of the job. He just had one.
And he basically kind of he was kind of doing like stand up, I guess, but kind of interacting with everyone quite funnily. And he would be like, right now for the lunch, or now raise for the speeches. Like he kind of run the day.
Yeah.
He was funny. I remember him being really, really
you got to
funny.
be, haven't you?
I remember him being really funny. But then my mum told me after the day, I was like, he's really funny, this guy. Mum's like, yeah, they actually tried to cancel him. But it was too late. They said it was too late to cancel, so they had to have him. And I remember thinking, fuck.
They had to.
This guy, you imagine coming to a wedding knowing that.
Yeah.
Like, this couple tried
to cancel you.
They tried to cancel me and they couldn't.
And he still smashed it.
And they couldn't. And I'm having to go to this fucking wedding now. And,
but what he's done there is basically made sure.
And he got a free food. They put the food down for him. Got a good meal.
Basically, the one thing that he's guaranteed is that everyone is going to go up to that bride and just be like, "Oh, that man doing all the emceeing. He's brilliant."
Yeah. And that's pretty much what happened, though.
It's like a passive aggressive approach.
Because he was brilliant.
Yeah.
And but afterwards, even the bride and groom were like, "I'm so glad he wasn't cancelled. I'm so glad we had him because he fucking smashed it." But imagine we were hired to do that at a wedding.
Oh my god!
So
you imagine?
Bang your mum.
We'll just no.
Hey, nice mum. I bet you banged her a few times.
And now the speeches, and it's just you and me. It's just like. Just talking about something completely different.
Yeah.
But over the speech.
Over the speech, laughing our heads off. Laughing our heads off.
Yeah. With a spliff.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, you give it down. We're trying to Zoom mic a podcast up here.
Yeah. Can you mind? You're really ruining my buzz.
Oh, you're doing a wedding podcast? No, we're talking about various cheeses. You're interrupting us.
We are out of table wine and table rum.
Can you just... Oh, I tell them. Everyone, dinner's coming. Anyway, what was I saying? And then when the DJs
do our jobs for us.
And then with the DJs in the evening, my dad went to a wedding where the priest that married them in the church was the DJ in the evening.
What?
Yeah,
that is mental. I remember I went to at my previous job when I first started there. I got invited to one of the girls. She was having like a 21st birthday party.
Nice,
and it was in this kind of sort of clubhouse in Molesey.
Oh, okay, not far.
I can't remember east or west. Might have been east. I can't
East
remember.
or west.
But it was a fancy affair. Turn up, nice, put a shirt on and shit. And then, but then like the DJ turned up about half hour late. In a Chelsea top because he'd been to see Chelsea play and was shit faced.
Fuck, really?
He kept saying to me and the girl's boyfriend outside, she's like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry I'm late. It's just that, well, I'm really pissed." And it's just like, sick.
Man, he was brave just telling the first two people he bumped into.
Oh God, I was just like, mate, you being drunk's only going to make this night so much better.
Or was it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Was he good?
Yeah, he spun some discs.
What was him being drunk an issue? Did it come up?
No, it didn't really. He kept it pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Like, he was pretty low key. Didn't stop him smashing beers back whilst he was working.
Oh really?
Like,
He's
yeah,
all right
he
then.
was smashing beers back. Yeah.
I bet that he was funny in the night packing up.
Oh God. Yeah, there was like he was getting people to play games and stuff, and they were just like, "Joe," and I was like, "No fucking way!" Like,
Oh, give me like games. Fuck,
I'm
he
not
was well
sitting.
bringing
I'm
his
not
game.
sitting behind you in that dress.
Unlike the DJ at my fucking wedding who announced our name wrong during the first dance.
My favourite bit. That was my absolute favourite bit of your entire wedding. I mean, it was a great day, but that was my favourite bit. Oh God. Now, let me introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Arnold.
No, it was Anderson.
Anderson. Sorry.
It was Anderson instead of Armstrong.
And then there was about a 60-second break, and then it was just like, one more time, let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong.
Yeah, and I remember at the end because Lizzie didn't notice. Lizzie didn't notice, but I did.
I did.
Lizzie, everyone else did. The entire fucking
Mate, I remember being next to Ben, and I just literally smacked him in the shoulder. I was just like, did that just happen?
Yeah, wrong fucking name. Oh, I heard it. Lizzie didn't notice, but as soon as it finished, he came up to us and went, "I'm sorry, I said the wrong name." He was an odd fella.
I also liked that was during your first dance, and then as soon as it said, "And now, if you'd all like to join them on the dance floor," no one.
No
Not
one.
a single
No one.
person.
It was fucking horrible.
It was so funny.
It was horrible. I was like,
Because
why
at
is-
one point,
I was
you were
freaking out.
At one point, you'd stopped looking at each other and were looking around. We were like, "Please, someone, anyone, please." And everyone was just like, "No, this is far too awkward."
I left the dance. I mean, Lizzie's dad came over and was like, "I'm going to dance with Lizzie," and he pushed me off. And I looked around and there was no one to dance with. So I just went to the bar.
Just went to the bar. I was like, "Sweet, see you later."
Lizzie was shouting, "Where you going?" I was like, "There's no one to dance with."
There's no one to dance with. That's when I come in.
So I just went and mingled in the bar for a
like,
bit.
"Come along, Greg."
Just like, hey. But the thing is, that was my rule. Once I got past I had a drink up to that point.
Yeah.
But once I got past the first dance, then I was like, right, now I'm going to have a drink. Now I'm actually going to drink. Now
Yeah.
fucking all bets are off. I don't give
All
a fuck.
bets are off.
It was hard. It was hard. It was like a birthday. It was like a birthday family.
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah.
It was hard to get drunk because every 2 minutes, other drunk people keep
Yeah.
pulling you away to go talk to someone.
It's
Whether that be my dad
that
or
would
Lizzie's
be-
dad, it was all like my family as well. Come see Smash, and I'm just like, oh man, there's like 4 shots over there for me. I can't really take them with me. Hi, Auntie, I haven't seen in a while. Oh, how you doing? Glad you could come.
Yeah, no, it's kind of it's one of those annoying situations where you're not really left alone, isn't it?
No, yeah,
Like you're not like left to do your like you want to like you because you know like your mates are there. Because I definitely know like because the great thing is because you've got like from previous jobs and whatever you've got like different groups of mates,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they've all kind of at some
Crossed
point
over at some point.
crossed over or culminated
Thank
together.
you, Fighting Cocks.
And
Bringing people together.
so it was all good for us because we were all at the bar, and then it was like you'd finally got over it, and everyone was just like, "Hey, drink this." Like, and then you got dragged off again. It was like, "All right, we'll see you in an hour."
Yeah.
Like, this is great.
All I wanted to do was stay in the photo booth.
Yeah,
That's all I wanted to do.
yeah, that was good fun in there.
All I wanted to do, man. I kept kind of, it was quite lucky. That was one good thing. I say this like it's not my wedding. It was my wedding, but I'd come back and there would be a big queue for the photo booth. And every time Lizzie showed up, they would just be like, get him in, get him in,
Yeah,
get him
yeah,
in.
yeah.
And like, people just jump in with you trying to get a picture. So you're just in there for like 20 minutes of various groups of people. And I was just really getting into it. I'd mastered like quick changing between the
Oh, yeah.
image. I loved that, mate. when the first photo...
I like the big glasses. The big glasses are my favourite.
It's just when there's like 4 or 5 of you in this fucking booth and the first picture's taken and it counts down from like 3 for the next one. It's that panic of everyone quickly changing their costume. Mate, I love it. But you see it.
It's frantic.
You see it shaking from the outside. Of everyone's. There's like limbs sticking out the fucking curtain. Like as everyone's just quickly changing their wigs.
You can hear him. You can hear him inside as well. Go, no, I've already used that.
Yeah, grabbing wigs, throwing on hats. Fucking mate, so much fucking fun.
Yeah, those photo booths. I think every wedding I've been to after your wedding has had a photo booth.
There's been. What me? The first photo of the whole night in the photo booth is like Lizzie's uncle or something.
The guy with the glasses.
Yeah, and he just sat. He doesn't really know what's happening. He's just sitting there on his own, smiling.
Oh, mate, that's
but
what
behind him.
It's such a great one that kicks off.
Because the background it's just a green screen, but actually on the picture it's either like Las Vegas or Paris. It was various like places.
Background.
Yeah, it's various like backgrounds. And his one, I swear, was like Vegas. It just looked like he was hosting the news. Like it just looks like he's hosting the news.
This is Las Vegas. No. But the great thing is, so the first 3 are all fairly normal, and then just the last one's him with like a Viking hat on out of nowhere. That's what makes it so good.
In the last
out
picture.
of nowhere, he's just decided, props, crack.
That's it. That's
right.
That Viking hat. Basically, in this year, it's everyone's going to go in there next. Start your engines. There's so many pictures of fucking my dad.
I remember
seeing
seeing that picture and laughing so much just because it was just 3. It was like he'd gone in there for a passport photo. And they were just like, props, wicked, crack.
I'm fairly sure every picture of me with my mate Trevor and Tori is just.
Yeah.
Tori bent over with a bum in the camera, and me and Trevor just like showcasing
Presenting?
it, like presenting it in every picture, or
like Brucey's girls.
Yeah.
Show, play your cards right.
Showing the prize,
Yeah.
but like fucking just this is an ass. I like it. That was very good fun.
Oh, a quick segue. I guess we should probably discuss this. That it's whenever we've done these celebrity deaths, he's always been there, and it's finally gone and happened
Again, and this episode is going to be very dated when this airs. This would be like probably 2 months.
Maybe we'll bring this one forward.
This would be like
bring this forward.
2-3
we'll
months after he died.
Yeah.
Possibly, actually. We could bring this forward. And what the fuck was I about to say? Yeah, for us, this only happened yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
This only happened yesterday. I don't know what timeline this will be, but yeah, Bruce Forsyth died.
Bruce
Mate,
Forsyth died.
When he died, I sat there staring at his name for so fucking long, being like, how can I make a pun out of like Forsyth? Forsyth. Like, how can I do it? Like, and I was like thinking for ages, and then in my head, at one point, I had like Thundercats being like, "Give me Forsyth beyond Forsyth."
It's just like no, Bruce.
But I was like, but no one would get that.
Bruce was never into that Thundercats.
Yeah. And I was like, nobody will get that. But then I go, but can I use Force? I couldn't think, so I just fucking gave up in the end.
Just gave up. Just like, this isn't going to work. You know what I saw today, actually? It was on Facebook, and someone had literally just written, "Nice to see you dead." And it's just like, you've put no effort into that whatsoever.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, it was just dead. I was just like, that's not even amusing. I'm slightly offended by that.
What? Did you report him on Facebook?
Nah, I should have.
Report, dislike. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, Bruce Forsyth died. It's, I say he's been threatening it for a while as a bad choice of words, I guess.
We've been threatening it.
But I think everyone has.
Yeah.
It's a shame
he's been on both of our celebrity death lists like the last 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. He's on everyone's. I don't think he would have been a big payout.
We've pretty much talked about Bruce Forsyth dying.
On the actual, there are those death lists online where you can bet.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure that no one's getting a big payout for Brucey because people bet on him so much.
Yeah,
the odds are so high on him. He must not be a good payout.
He's up there with Stan Lee.
But I'd always see him in the list. He kind of looks like Stan Lee, but he's like...
a little bit, yeah.
He could have played Stan Lee. Maybe Stan Lee could play him.
Was he going to die as well?
Stan Lee.
I reckon, man.
It's still my money. Old. His wife died recently.
Do you reckon you could do like an Aki?
His wife died recently, Stan Lee.
She did, yeah.
Yeah, but he was at Comic-Con like 2 days later.
Yeah, well, there you go. Shows how much he gives a shit, doesn't it?
Oh, no, that's not fair.
Just Fucking draw yourself a new wife, why don't
that's
you?
not fair. Poor Stan Lee.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. Sorry, Stan. Boo-hoo.
Joe watched a Marvel film last night.
I did. Shut up. I forgot what I was going to say. No, you could do like an accumulator for like celebrity deaths.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Or maybe we should try doing that. Maybe if we like go on Paddy Power or something and see if there's like an Aki for like celebrity deaths.
Yeah, it probably is.
If you get them in the right order.
Probably
Like
is.
a fucking $2,000 payout there.
Yeah,
no
it might
problem.
be.
Whoop.
Unless you went around assassinating them to guarantee
Well,
you win.
yeah, but I mean, no, it's just got to be natural causes, isn't it? If they get shot, it don't count.
Oh really? Wow,
I know.
I think that would count still. Not if you shot them.
No.
They wouldn't know, would you?
Well, it's just like you don't get a lot of celebrity deaths via
Yeah, but
shot.
but the money is in the unexpected ones if you're going to be gambling.
Well,
so
you
are going to
do a
go
natural
for the odd
causes
one.
bet, or you could do.
So you
a
are going to
accident.
be like, oh, I bet for bloody Paul Rudd to die this year. In fact, that's an out there bet because there's no reason to suspect that would be the case.
very true.
But if he did, fuck me, that bet out of the odds.
What was the last?
You
What
probably
was the
can't
last
do that,
celebrity
but-
to die of like not natural causes? Was it Paul Walker? Do you reckon?
There's,
Car crash.
I don't know if it was the last celebrity. I mean, a fair few have died. That was a few years ago now. That was like 2-3 years ago. There's been 2 Fast and Furious films since he died.
Yeah. Fucking milking that teat, aren't they?
Oh yeah, still coming. Yeah, that ain't gonna stop anytime soon.
I think they're just going to bring it back as a hologram.
Too hologram, too fast, too hollow, too gram. We're gonna edit that so I say that first.
Too hollow.
2 gram. What was the point I was making just then?
I don't know. Deaths.
Celebrity deaths that weren't accidents. Man, I can't recall. Weren't accidents. That weren't old age. Natural causes. I can't think of any.
I think because it's all just been like cancer.
I think there
and
has been someone recent. I seem to recall.
cancer and disease.
I seen obviously also yesterday. Not only did Brucey
Fucking
die,
matey
so
boy
did
from Predator.
from Predator, didn't he? The Billy from Predator,
as
as everyone knows him, Billy from Predator.
Yeah. So people care. Actually, no. I've seen a lot of people posting that on Facebook.
Yeah.
But not actually really knowing who the actor's name is.
No, it's just Billy.
It seems a bit
It's just,
condescending,
it's just
doesn't
Billy
it?
from Predator.
Yeah, but if like Danny Trejo died, you're not just going to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
oh, R.I.P. Machine.
Yeah, but he's only really been in Predator that we know of.
You don't know that.
He's been in
can have
loads
a
more,
long history
but that
of
we know
cinematic
of.
releases.
But that we know of
True.
is all I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a valid
That's
point.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. We got massively sidetracked. How do we get here?
I don't know. We've done it again.
How did we get here?
Where are we at? Oh, we were saying, yeah, no, I did. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yesterday.
Oh yeah, Joe watched a Marvel film.
Yeah. Joe
That wasn't
watched
where
a
I was
Marvel
going.
Film. It was like a really, really long version of shoujo shit. There was questions.
There were questions.
There were answers.
There were answers. Ed didn't get his answers.
It didn't.
Ed just kept shouting like, "What is fucking Kurt Russell? What is he?" And I kept being like, "He's a planet." And he's like, "I don't understand though. What do you mean?" And Ed's a smart guy.
Even I understood it.
The film was too stupid for Ed. I think. I think that's what it was. I just think the film was too stupid for Ed. Like,
It's a bit stupid,
and
isn't
it's
it?
decided just stupid.
Just a bit stupid.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Fair play.
No, yeah, Ed did not enjoy it. I don't know. He laughed a fair few bit. He
I
laughed a lot.
I love Ed's reviews of like films that he doesn't like. It's like, so we sat down the other day to watch like a movie, and we were going through like Now TV or whatever it was, and I said to put on Crocodile Dundee, and we started watching it. We got about maybe 15 minutes.
I
in,
don't even think that long.
and it was the scene where he's in the bar. And he comes in with the dead croc, and he meets the reporter for the first time. And Ed in the middle of the whole scene just goes, "Is this film going to be like this all the way through?" And I just said, "What do you mean? Like what?" And he just went, "Shit." It's my favourite response to not enjoying a movie. So good.
I love to see him asking it in the cinema. Just calling over the usher. Excuse me. Is this all the way
Is this
through?
film like this all the way through?
Is this like this all the way
what,
through?
sir? Shit.
Shit. I can't really comment on the film, sir.
No.
Oh.
I'm not paid to do such a thing.
Oh.
Dude, so funny. What was it you said last night as well? It just like it was.
He fell asleep during Guardians of the Galaxy, and
I think he just woke up.
We woke
grumpy.
him up to say we woke him up to say we were leaving, and Sarah, his girlfriend, was like, "Oh, I can't believe you fell asleep or something." He's like, "Yeah, well, the film."
No, he didn't.
I went
Didn't
to sleep.
he say like, "How did you enjoy the film?"
Yeah, and
he was just like,
he just went, "It was shit. I went to sleep." He went, "It was shit," and then
That
afterwards
it.
he was just like,
"Oh, it was shit, wasn't it? I fell asleep."
"Yeah," and then he just went, "It was shit," and I mean that.
I mean that, and I mean that.
And then Joe questioned him with the whole, so you watch a film and fall asleep, and that means, is this how you gauge films being shit? If you fall asleep, you fell asleep, so it's shit. You didn't see what was happening. No.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, you were explaining it to him as well.
I like that. Yeah, I like the whole like when like people like if they've fallen asleep and you ask them how the film was, they're just like, yeah, it was gripping. Like
Yeah.
And not Ed. He's just like, well, it was shit, wasn't it? I wasn't awake to watch
Yeah,
it.
fell asleep. It was shit.
I love it. I love that concept.
I say shit, so I went to sleep.
It was so shit. I went to sleep.
He made it quite far.
Yeah, he did all right.
Ish. I don't actually know when he fell asleep.
He was around long enough for the massive Kurt Russell questionings of the egg pods.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, that was great. And it's just like, how's he doing that? He's just built these giant dioramas of what he did on Earth, like banging his mum and stuff.
And various mums.
And they're all just there. He's made that. And then Ed was just like, if he's like a supreme god, why has he made them mannequins? Why aren't they real people? It's just like...
I don't understand what this is, Greg. What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
It was so funny.
Yeah, see, I'm watching it with you guys.
I also came to the understanding as to why I now don't go to the cinema, because I can't overly shout and be obnoxious whilst watching a film in a cinema.
Watching it with you guys, it was I didn't realise it's the first time I'd seen it, but Kurt Russell does make light a lot to the fact that he fucked Chris Pratt's mum, or not Chris Pratt.
Yeah, there's a lot of reference to that.
You're just constantly bringing it up again.
Yeah.
Just like, wow, he really likes talking about how much he fucked his mum.
Yeah.
Wow. He's really laying down.
I impregnated
He's
your
really
mother.
lying down the rules. And then you saw a diorama of him having sex with aliens and shit.
Yeah, it was like a big Play-Doh orgy.
Yeah, it was. It was like a Play-Doh.
It was so horrible. It looked like a monster out of Trapdoor. Horrid. I've done this all over the planet. And then guess what? When I found out that the child that I've bared has not got my genetics, I kill it.
It's good fun though. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. I stayed awake.
Spoiler alert.
I stayed awake. I enjoyed it.
I actually because I still hadn't seen the first one, so I was just like, you know what, I'm probably not going to lose out if I need to go back and look at stuff. I don't know how many references they make to it, but no, that was cool. It was fun.
Yeah, it was good. It's good fun. Just a little adorable Groot and fucking fucking Rocket. Mm-hmm. Rocket, man, I forget Rocket's not real when I watch that sometimes.
Man, yeah, you know what? I think the fact that I didn't recognise Bradley Cooper's voice.
Yeah.
You don't really recognise that as him because I don't know. Yeah, he's got a whole accent.
He's a bit off, isn't he? Like in a good way. Like
it almost sounds like a bit New Yorky. It's just like, forget about it.
Right here.
I'm gonna go buy a cup of coffee.
Buy a cup of coffee.
Get the fuck out of here.
So again, almost an hour in, I do have the third geese drop. This is becoming a common theme now, isn't
record.
it?
That is
this is becoming a common theme now, that we are just doing geese dropping and then just massively treading off-roading for a while. And then I'm like, shit, there's another geese drop to do. Fuck, holy shit.
Oh, you know what, man? I thought of a really good top 5 the other day and
really?
I fucking forgot it.
Top 5 forgettable fives.
Top 5 forgettable fives. That high five, terrible. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Maybe it will come back when I do this. Not that right. I know what you're going to say, but just take your mind off it. It might pop back. So this is the final one, the final geese drop, and again, it was from Sam of Open All Powers, and he sent us this one saying, "Well, I don't have any kids, so I'm going to Marbella."
Because that's where you get kids. I thought it was Portugal.
Once again, Joe is throwing a big spin on it on perspective.
Well, yeah, you hear a thing, and that's what it sounds like. Perspective.
Joe Spective.
Joe Spective.
It's a good name as well.
Joe Spective.
Joe Spective.
Ah, Mr. Spective.
Excuse me, let me just take a look at this through Joe Spective. And someone just bends you over and looks through your arsehole. Yes, it's bad. I can see. Your mouth's open.
Yeah, your bumhole's falling out, mate.
Using you as a bloody telescope.
A bloody telescope.
I'm just using the Joe Spective.
Gross.
I can see for miles.
Why is his bum so clear?
It's a clear shot straight through to his mouth. I can see perfectly.
Great chat, kid.
It's like the fucking Morgan Freeman and fucking Robin Hood. When he makes the telescope and he gives it to Robin, Kevin Costner, and he's like
God.
gets the sword out. And
He's
trying
so
to,
scared
he's trying
of
to
it.
stab them like through
him.
the telescope he's given him.
Whoever wrote that was a genius. Ed will back me up. It's his like favourite fucking
Oh yeah,
film ever.
Ed loves.
You know
loves.
what? I haven't watched Prince of Thieves in fucking ages. I could watch that again.
Yeah, I've not watched it for a while. I mean, I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
Like, I've seen it.
I've seen it.
And I've definitely watched it twice at Ed's at some point in the last couple of years. Definitely.
But it's in his top 3, so
Definitely,
of course, like...
definitely watched it a couple of times. I mean, the first time I got there, he was already watching it. But there was another time when I remember Sarah's been like, "Oh, you always put this on this and Deep Blue Sea every time."
So good. I love like Ed's mental like favourite film list. It's so funny. Whereas like. It just makes you feel like such a prick for having like a list of like films different.
Yeah.
It's just like he's got like Doom on there.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
Doom.
got like Doom, Prince of Thieves,
Yeah.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, that's definitely on there. Yeah.
Probably one of the Nick Cage trilogy, but I don't think he ever decided as to which was his favourite.
No, I don't think he did either.
Oh man,
And another one on there he's got as well. I can't remember. We think we just discussed it.
I feel
But
like
yeah.
Tarantino or something.
There's he's got his good rotation. There's a few horror ones he goes back to a lot as well.
Yeah.
He's got
Insidious.
yeah. He's definitely got the rotations.
So love it. I wanna have a night where we just let Ed choose.
I would hate that.
Huh?
He would hate to just choose. We would just let Ed
wants
select
to
your
input.
favourite films.
Yeah.
Because we have got the points before, we've got down to like 2 piles of DVDs. Even though we have like Netflix and all that.
I wish
Ed
you
just
could.
has a big old shelf of DVDs. He just buys them on the cheap and just adds them to the collection. And it would just be like, oh, let's do one from the DVD rack tonight. And we're just for ages, and we end up like 2 piles of DVDs. And it's just like, right, this is the I'm more keen on this pile than on that pile. And then we'll go through and we'll combine the 2 piles into 1 pile until eventually we're down to like 3 or 4.
I wish you could witness the process to us having an enjoyable evening. It's so funny. It's so funny. Because every time it eventually just gets to the point where we all just lose interest and it's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, just put on whatever, then I put it on and we're just like, oh, why are we
Yeah,
watching
there's been
this?
so many times where we've started watching something and it's shit.
And we just been like, no.
Back to the drawing board.
American Dad, we spent 45 minutes choosing. It's like, whenever American Dad comes on, it's near the end of the evening. You know, there's maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, and you go.
I've had a whole week of firsts actually, haven't I? I watched my first episode of Game of Thrones on.
Oh
the
God,
other
yes,
day, yeah.
you did. Yeah, you did watch your first episode again, forced to. But it wasn't forced to.
I wasn't held down against
he
my
was
will.
in the room.
Yeah, I wasn't like.
It wasn't a very exciting episode either.
It was. I don't see what the fucking fuss is about.
It was a very unimportant episode. Well, actually, no, apparently important, but very uneventful.
I don't understand why people are creaming their knickers all over this.
Oh well, there's been a lot
Boring.
of episodes.
Boring.
There's been a lot of episodes. Next one, but would have been old by now.
There wasn't even any tits in it.
Big fucking zombies. Yeah, there wasn't any tits in that one.
Those tits are frozen up
I don't think there were any
because
tits in
winter's
that one.
coming. Motherfucker.
All over my face. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming all over my fucking mouth.
I'm yet to see winter.
Oh yeah,
And
well,
has come.
winter at some point will arrive.
Yeah.
And it'll just be like, hello, Game of Thrones.
Apparently, it's the granddad from Family Guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna come in here and get all cold and nipple inside you.
Get a worm under the covers. That was fucking horrible, wasn't it?
I was, yeah. I didn't like that at all.
That was fucking horrible.
Took it too far, Greg.
Yeah, I did take it too far.
Unfortunate.
So that's my geese drops. We finally
Cool.
reached the end.
Agony aunt?
Or fucking geese. I haven't got any agony aunts actually.
Oh, really?
No. We
Shall I
can,
get the,
we can stop and get an agony aunt.
Shall I get the Sunday
We're
Sport
going to
out
get an
here?
agony aunt and we'll be right back.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to your talks. I don't want your advice. Just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer, do not take our advice. If you do, we'll not be held accountable for inevitable heartbreak. Thank you.
And yeah, we're taking a nice trip back to the agony aunts of the Daily Sport.
I'm
Again.
not sure about these.
Yeah, I know, but it's just fun to read. read them out.
Yeah. The fact these still exist. Yeah. It's been made. Not exist truthfully, but yeah, they're there. They're published in a paper.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is put out there for others to read publicly. Yes. Yeah. So here we go. Dear Greg and Joe,
Yes.
I'm 19 and I've been going out with a real hunk for the past month or so. He's a tiger between the sheets, but I was shocked last week when he told me that he wanted me to fuck his best mate whilst he watched.
Wow.
His mate is not a great looker, but my fella was persuasive and I gave in.
Wow.
On the night agreed, his pal arrived with champagne and we all went into the bedroom. Our guest seemed nervous and so was I, but with a lot of champagne inside me, set about kissing him passionately on the lips. Soon he was slipping his hands inside my top and expertly undoing my bra.
Wow, expertly.
Expertly. Skills, mate.
Yeah, good work, sir.
I reached down and unzipped him and pulled out his massive, enormous todger.
Wow.
Biggest I'd ever seen.
Shit.
I began greedily sucking on his monster, and moments later, he shot a gallon down my throat. I knew I wanted his huge cock inside me, and when he revived, he gave it to me a good style. Good style. We gave it in a good style.
They always shoot their load in their mouth first in Daily Mail ones.
Always.
In Daily Mail, sorry.
And then
these ones in Daily
and then
Sport.
go in for round two.
Yeah.
We shagged so hard, I thought the bed would collapse. In all the excitement, I forgot about my fella, but he was watching from the doorway with his willy in his hands. Now I want to get rid of my boyfriend so I can have his pal's dick all to myself. JT, Newcastle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she's had her boyfriends asked her to have sex with his mate.
Yeah.
She
a
has.
weird thing to ask anyway.
Yeah. Not an easy thing to approach, in all honesty. His ugly mate, must point out.
Yeah.
He's ugly, but apparently bit of a large penis.
A bit of a large penis and gives it to a good style and expertly undoes bras.
Expertly removing bras.
Yeah, that's a good name.
And giving it good style with his large todger.
I'm James, expertly removing bras Jackson.
Well, his name is or the person writing this is JT.
Oh, Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake
writing in there.
I see.
Well, so she now wants to get rid of her boyfriend so that she can shag his mate.
Okay, not really a question.
It's not really an issue. That's
really
a really
an issue.
harsh, horrible thing to do to someone.
Well, he did ask her to fuck his mate.
Yeah, but to then
She did it after
split
being
from your
persuaded.
boyfriend. Yeah, see, there you go. I think the boyfriend's
Gift
to
of the
blame.
gab.
The boyfriend's to blame as much as the girl is.
Yeah, I'll break up with him. I don't see the problem is. What you writing? Just break up with him.
Just break up with him.
Break up with him.
Yeah,
Tell him. Say, by the way,
This didn't do it
this
for
isn't
me.
me not appreciating you asking me to fuck your mate. It's actually me appreciating it so much so I'm gonna fuck off now.
Goodbye.
So thanks for the fish, and I will see you later.
Yeah.
Hello, ugly friend. Can I get that big cock inside me again? Fire another gallon into my mouth, please. An entire gallon. I always think of like pirate ships, and I've ever heard the word gallon.
Yeah, because it's like galley, isn't it?
Yeah, I always think of pirate ships.
Give us a galley of spunk.
And these are like gallons of their rum.
That sounds like cum.
It does actually. Gallons of rum.
I will feed you gallons of cum. Sorry,
Up
it's
to
cum.
cum rum. Yeah, I don't really see what the issue is here. I'm just like,
I think it's an easily
just
resolved.
break up with him then and
it's
go
an
fuck the other guy.
Why is it? Why isn't she just sort of like? Because the only
it's
reason she would.
interesting. Yes, you enjoyed it and you like him.
The only reason that she would write in is if she doesn't want to break up with her
A
boyfriend.
lesson to be learned here. Don't be ashamed if you think you're, not the most attractive guy out there. If you've got a big dick, you'll be all right.
Shoeing.
Yeah. And you might
Stick
not
a
even
shoe
know,
in it.
You might never know you have a big dick.
If your
you
penis
do
is-
have, you don't have a big dick.
It's
then,
always
funny.
the sort of
Bit
thing.
like us.
It's not up for you to decide if you've got a big penis or not. It's for other people to decide.
Yeah, don't mention you're a big penis.
Yeah,
people.
because then it's because some girls.
Obviously, Joe Jackson over here.
Yeah.
Have you got a big penis? Obviously, Joe Jackson.
Obviously, I'm Joe Jackson.
Obviously, Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson,
My
large
name.
penis.
Obviously, Joe.
Playing with the DVDs. So.
Yes, you are. That's what we're doing. Pressing the table. Dear agony
bring them all
aunt, I've
forward.
become sexually aroused by
DVD.
neatly arranged DVD collections.
It's not about alphabetical ordering anymore.
That sounds like it could now be like some gender slang.
Gender slang.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you say about that.
Colour
There's a
coordinating.
very precarious world out there at the moment. Yeah, it's fucking do it. I mean, he asked you to fuck his mate. You did it. That was good fun. Yeah, good on you. You enjoyed it. He had a big cock, and you were happy with him. So, it's his fault for asking you to do it in the first place.
Boyfriend, off you go.
He must have considered this a possibility.
But she sounds like she just wants the pow
She
for
does.
his dick.
She does, yeah.
Which is maybe aim
Have an
higher.
affair. Oh.
Maybe aim higher. I think maybe just aim higher.
Yeah, but she just wants to enjoy that sweet dick for a while.
She does want to enjoy that sweet dick. That's not what I'm saying. She can enjoy
I don't
that.
think she's
but
going to
it's
marry
just
this
like-
guy.
Yeah,
I think
no.
that's in her car. She's thinking that, or maybe that'd be a story to
Maybe
tell at
she's
the wedding.
just like-
That'd be a story to
That
tell
would
at
be
the
a hell
wedding.
of a story.
Oh, I remember when I first met him. I remember when I first met her. My best mate at the time. There he is over there. All right, John. We're over. We can joke about it now. All right, John. Anyway, he asked me to have sex with Vicky when he was with her. He was like, "Can you fuck my girlfriend?" And I did. And now we're getting married. All these years, all these months later. I mean, she is pregnant.
Mate,
so that's
I've
why.
just had this flashback to it was a couple of years ago, and I was going through the paper one day at work, and it was slap bang centre pages. It was just a 2-page article all about how this guy's girlfriend had slept with his dad and was now dating him.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like, I was just like,
those.
but it was the sort of thing where I was just thinking, hang on, this isn't Dear Deirdre, this is the centre of
the paper.
of the newspaper.
Yeah.
And there's not even like a comedy like Dear Deirdre like advice bit in the corner. This is like a genuine article. So this is odd, to say the least. But yeah, I feel like that was a good old agony aunt that needed solving. And instead we got a newspaper article about it.
There's a few that I remember that when I looked through the paper and when I have it on my lunch and stuff. I'd always see in the centre. There's always like stories about that. Usually it was like someone runs off for the dad or the granddad.
That's when that's at the start of like the health section. There'll usually be a thing where it's just all my friends told me I was an idiot for marrying this Turkish waiter.
And guess what? We're still together. Oh no, wait, no, he has left me. He took all my money.
Yeah, every
I was
time.
62. He was 21, and I met him on holiday. He was so lovely to me.
It's so ridiculous.
I keep sending him £1,000 a month so he can live nicely. But he'll be over here joining me soon. It'll be great. Oh no, he's left me now.
Can you do me a favour? If I ever get to that level of desperation, can you just kill me? Just kill me.
I met this girl. She can't come over here yet, but I'm sending her all my money every
She's
month.
not born yet.
Oh man.
She's not been produced yet. Wrong times.
Wrong times.
Terrible times.
Yeah, I wouldn't be saying that.
So we're saying that this girl hasn't actually got a problem.
No, not at all.
It's a problem that's easily fixable by
Yes.
chucking your boyfriend, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, it's not even fixable. There's nothing to fix. Just
If
fucking-
that's what you want to do, love,
It's
chuck
not-
your boyfriend.
Yeah, she
chuck
would
him.
do. Why are you asking us? Well, you're not
Yeah.
asking us. There's no point. You didn't ask for it, but we're giving it anyway.
Do you think I should chuck my boyfriend? Yes.
Yes.
It sounds like you want to. So
Yeah,
yes,
I
do
don't-
that.
You're
Do
going to
whatever
cheat on him
makes you
anyway.
feel
Just tell
happy.
him now.
Yeah.
You're going to cheat on him. Just tell him now. I'm fucking done. Go
Oh,
fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go suck your mate.
Oh, that's
so
it. You
Go suck your
got Greg all riled up now. Suck a dick. Go suck a dick.
he's got angry. He's got angry. So I say it brings us into the show. A show that again massively good. Again, I actually had some
We had a
points.
plan for this,
I
didn't
had
we?
plans for this. I had a list I was going to do. I had a list. I had an article. I had some topic points. It was going to be still a bit off the cuff, but it completely got sidetracked. And Joe really pushed the wedding theme, so that happened for a bit.
Talks about weddings.
Talked about that for a bit, and then
Everyone loves a wedding, though, don't they?
I've not been to a wedding in ages.
Nah.
Must be someone getting married soon.
I think everyone's gone and got married.
Someone got
haven't
married soon, just so we can have a fucking party.
they? Yeah.
Somebody to the evening alone. We'll come to the evening.
Should we
It's
go to the
fine.
races?
We'll come to the evening. Wow, really? I like to go. I went to the dog races.
Doesn't
once.
I like
That
how
was
like
fun.
doesn't the races just look so cunty now?
Yeah, it does look funny.
The races just looks like it's full of cunts.
I was one of those cunts in me polo, me flat cap when I went to the dog races.
Lovely.
The
Oh no,
dogs.
dog races. Yeah,
I
go
went
to
to
dog
the
races.
dog races. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Wimbledon. That was good fun. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for sticking around. And here's us talk. I guess. Thanks for listening to us just talk endlessly about nothing in
Yeah.
particular.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
thanks for
occasionally
tuning
we're
in
like,
every
"Holy
week
fuck, there's
to listen to us
microphones here.
bullshit.
Jesus, what the fuck is going on?
You do realise that this is generally just what a conversation would be like with us.
Yeah.
Expect that your opinions and points to be completely spat and pissed all over. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
See ya.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of The All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @Podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.
This podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or BritpodScene on Twitter to find out more.